What's good, everyone? It's your boy Dubs, and I'm back at it with another banger. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button, as we are on the road to 17k subs. Make sure to go ahead and hit that little bell icon and switch to all, so that way you don't miss out on any more content. And smash the like button. Let's try to get the video to at least 15 likes. 15 likes is a good goal. So for y'all, I got the best shooting badges in NBA 2K23, and we're gonna do a tier list video. Now, this is gonna be my final tier list video of the year. I'll do one for playmaking, finishing, and defense, so don't worry about it. But there's not going to be too much that changes with these badges. Obviously, there's only a few months left of the game, so this is going to be my final tier list. And now that I have a build that literally has a 97 3 ball, and I've pretty much experienced every badge on Hall of Fame in this game as far as shooting, I think it'll be coming from a good place. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, we're going to go with Agent 3s, and I'm going to put Agent 3s into the S tier. It's been an S tier badge all year long. It's no secret. Literally, you should be having this badge on. Even if you're a center and you get it on bronze, put it on bronze. Because at the end of the day, this badge will activate after you do anything dribbling wise and then shooting. So even if you put the ball on the, on the ground for one dribble and then you go to the side or just literally shoot, this badge is going to activate. So Agent 3s without a doubt in the S tier. Now Amped, I'm going to put into the A tier. I like Amped a lot, especially when you can get on like Gold or Hall of Fame. Being a person that tries to create their own shot, and now, like I said, experiencing with that 97 3 ball, I have to get every little bit of help that I can, because sometimes I waste time on the shot clock before I can shoot the ball. And Amped is going to help because it's not going to make that jump shot so awkward. It's going to feel more original, as if you weren't tired. So having Amped on is important, so I'm putting Amped into the A tier. Blinders, I'm gonna put in the B tier. I feel like blinders doesn't really work as much this year. I mean, you can say on corner threes, but like I'm playing with my 97, 3-point build now, and I'm shooting corner threes like fades, and I don't even have blinders on, and people still can't contest it. Now, it could be the fact that I'm 6'7". When I'm on my smaller build, you really do need blinders, because once again on that build, everything helps. But for the most part, blinders isn't really all that effective, so I'm gonna put it in the B tier. Catch and shoot. Actually, catch and shoot's been growing on me. I was playing with it on Hall of Fame and I could not miss this badge. I mean, if you can time your jump shot, truthfully, you don't really need any of these badges, maybe except for Limitless, because it unlocks the ability for you to shoot deep. Other than that, if you're a good shooter, you really don't need this, but as like a spot up, like a center, it always does good to have this at least on silver. And so since I use it personally, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the B tier. Claymore, I don't really care for Claymore too much. I really don't. I mean, I know that's kind of sounds sacrilegious, because it's like, how do you have catch and shoot in B tier but Claymore in C tier? I mean, I don't know. It may be just me, but I feel like with catch and shoots, my actual catch and shoot animation's a lot smoother. And for some reason, whenever I'm on Claymore, it just feels clunky. I don't know why. It could be completely a me type of thing. But this is why this is my tier list and not yours. So next is Clutch Shooter. I'm gonna put in the C tier as well. Clutch Shooter is a nice badge to have on. I think everybody should rock this at least on bronze. Just gives you a boost in part games, like towards the end of a game, or in Rec or Pro-Am. You just can't go wrong. It's an overall solid badge. Comeback Kid, D tier. Once again, I've used Comeback Kid on just like bronze, and quite honestly, I don't really realize it. And I mean, it's one of those badges where you should never be trying to activate this badge, because the only way it does is, if you're down in the game. And I can understand a certain situation, you might have it on bronze, like I said, and it might be for the game or something like that, and that could be very useful then. But it's such a niche badge that I wouldn't recommend it on anything higher than bronze. So for that, I'm putting it into the D tier. Corner Specialist, I don't have a lot of faith in Corner Specialist. I mean, I feel like it doesn't give you that big of a boost. I've tried using it, and for it to be in like on most of my builds in the second tier, I'm not wasting 3 badge points on trying to just unlock Corner Specialists. Like, no, not when Catch and Shoot or even Claymore exists. Why would I have on Corner Specialist? Deadeye, I'm gonna put it leading the way in the C tier. Once again, a really niche badge. If someone's jumping out at you and it's like a straight up contest, this can be good, but for most people, this is in the tier 3. And how many of you guys are really gonna, equip Deadeye? Now, if you want to rock the dual core takeover, the dual core like shooting badge pattern, then go ahead, by all means. I guess you could throw on something crazy like Deadeye or Blinders or Hall of Fame Limitless. Whatever you got for your shooting badges, go ahead. That's the only caveat. But as far as like this badge goes, I would never waste badge points on it personally. So I know it's effective, but it's not super effective. Not as effective as Blinders, and Blinders is barely effective. So put Deadeye into the C tier. Next, we got Green Machine is in the S tier. Since this year is pretty much green or nothing, you are going to want everything that you can possibly get to help you to shoot. And with Green Machine, it makes the green window bigger and bigger. So if you already have a decent 3-ball and you have on Green Machine, at least on like silver, you're going to get a pretty big boost. You make 2 or 3 shots in a row. And same if you got it on gold or Hall of Fame. Now, Hall of Fame Green Machine, I love that badge. I love that badge with a passion. So with that being said, I'm putting it into the S tier. Guard Up, I think it should be behind even Claymore. I mean, you can almost argue Guard Up should go in the D tier. The only time I've seen Guard Up really work is if you're playing against total and utter scrubs. Like if you're on my team, for some reason, whenever you come up against me, when you see me playing Rec with Randoms, which I do live stream every single day over on Twitch, link in the description, shameless plug. But my teammates do not play hands-up defense whatsoever. So maybe in that situation, Guard Up would work, but the most, even very basic level 2K players are playing you with their hands up. So that negates Guard Up. Limitless Range, I don't think is super important. Now, honestly, I don't even think it's more important than Amp, and I'll explain why. The reason why I got Limitless in the A tier is just for the simple fact of like, you can shoot pretty deep consistently in this game with just having the boost from Agent 3's and Green Machine. Limitless Range is nice, but I mean like, bronze is worthless. Silver is like at the, okay, you're doing something mark. Gold is pretty nice. And then of course you got Hall of Fame. Now, not too many situations do I find myself on my 6'7" or my 6'9". Heck, even sometimes when I'm on my 6'1", I'm not shooting from Limitless Range, and if I do, I have Limitless Range takeover that I can always throw on, which pretty much does the whole effect of Limitless, but better. So with that being said, Limitless is important, yes. If you got it, of course, put it on. You don't want to be without it. But I'm not going to say it's as broken or anything as, you know, these S tier badges, which every button can benefit from. Main Magician, I've just never used, so I'm putting in the D tier. I don't see too many people doing crazy mid-range shots anyway, so it's what it is. Same with Slippery Off Ball. All these badges you do not need whatsoever. Space Creator, I would put into back as C tier. I mean, quite honestly, Space Creator, you're not gonna be triggering it that much. I mean, unless that is your forte, to do little space jump back threes, which I don't see a lot of people doing anyways, because the defense will adjust to that. It's not all that useful, and I haven't seen too many people fall off the ground, like, or fall on the ground because of Space Creator. So I don't know. Space Creator can go back there. And then last but not least, Volume Shooter, I'm gonna put into the A tier. And matter of fact, I would put this, once again, I put this above Limitless Range, just given the fact that this is gonna activate no matter if you make or miss a shot. And since, like I said, this game is such based on like green or nothing, you might as well go ahead and go with Volume Shooter. It's gonna help expand the green window so you can get your Green Machine activated, because you'll green eventually. And then Green Machine will expand that green window where Agent 3's is gonna give you a boost. Amp is there to back you up, and like I said, range is just really to unlock the ability to shoot further and further. But you can shoot pretty far even without Limitless. So this is going to be my final shooting badge tier list for NBA 2K23. In the S tier, we got Agent 3's and then Green Machine. A tier, we got Amp, Volume Shooter, then Limitless Range. B tier, we got Blinders and Catch and Shoot. C tier, we got Deadeye, Clutch Shooter, Claymore, and Space Creator. And then the D tier, which I wouldn't even worry about using, Mini Magician, Slippery Off Ball, Guard Up, Corner Specialist, and Comeback Kid. So if you disagree with this, go ahead and let me know down in the comment section. Like I said, at this point in the year, we all know what badges are the go-to, so I don't think this is that far off. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure to hit that sub button. Make sure the little bell icon is switched to all so you don't miss out on any more content here on the channel. And smash that like button. And like I said, if you ever want to catch me live stream, I do live stream every single day over on Twitch. We react to NBA stuff. We talk about the NBA. We play 2K, Fortnite, GTA, whatever y'all want to do. We just over there and we vibing out. But until later on tonight, y'all, where you can definitely catch me in the live stream, It's been your boy Dubs, and I love y'all as always, and have a blessed day, man. Peace.